Now the bad news is that there's probably a couple things floating around your house that are slowly killing you. But the good news is that you're here watching this video and maybe we can make some changes to prevent that. These are issues that, up until maybe 3-4 years ago were not on my radar at all. So it's not a surprise if they're not on yours. But I really think they deserve a lot of attention, and simple changes can be made to improve your health and the health of your family. 3 things here. Here we go. Now, I know people love these. I've had them in houses that I've lived in. It's a great source of heat. It makes your house really comfortable. It's affordable, economical. Not everyone can afford something different. But the sacrifice is it does hurt the air quality in your house. Even the efficient ones, they let some smoke into the house for sure, not to mention around the neighborhood. If you do choose to have one in your house, then just realize that you are compromising air quality, and it can cause things like asthma, or at least make it worse. Carcinogens are coming into your house that you're breathing in. A lot of time in the winter, you don't have that circulation, so you're inhaling it over and over. So just something to be aware of, and there's a lot more research coming out on the negative effects of smoke in your house. All right, next up we've got onions. No, but we do have natural gas. Burning natural gas in our house generates toxic gases which we're breathing in. Carbon monoxide, methane, and a few different carcinogens. So if you do have a gas stove, you definitely want to be using the hood fan. And not only that, you want to make sure that it's exiting to the exterior. Some of them just recirculate. This story kind of broke in late 2022. You can Google some of those articles. I think also worth checking your other gas appliances. I know myself, I had a gas hot water tank that had a slow leak. I eventually replaced it with an electric, and glad I did. Even with proper ventilation, these gases have been shown to linger in our house for hours and even days. Now, there might be something in the air here that you don't see, you don't smell, and that could be radon gas. And most of us don't even know what radon is. But what it is a naturally occurring radioactive gas that comes out of the earth and concentrates within your house. Last year, it was the second leading cause of lung cancer in Canada. Now, depending where you live, it can have different concentrations. So for example, in the Kootenays, I believe about 30% of their houses have concentrations that are too high. On Vancouver Island, it's about 6%, still relevant. What you can do, there's a test you can pick up at the hardware store. Choose one of the long-term tests. It takes about a month. You keep a little sensor in your house. After about 30 days, you mail it into a lab. You get your results. If it comes back fine, great. If it doesn't though, then you need to take steps to mitigate that. And that can be as simple as a fan in your crawl space, or perhaps better circulation within your house. You can look into it. I got my house tested because I care about my kids. So hopefully you do too. Now, I'm starting to make some changes in my house, and I know it's not easy on the pocketbook or maybe aesthetically, but long-term exposure to these types of chemicals and carcinogens floating around in our house is going to have a negative effect on our health. And I think that in 10 or 15 years from now, you're going to look back and be proud of making the changes that you did do. I'm going to link another video down below in the comments to do with different products in your house. Now, I wouldn't approach this stuff with stress. When I find out new information about ways I can be healthier and whatnot, I kind of get excited about it, and it's something different that I can do. And I think that's a much healthier way to approach these types of things. Thanks for joining me.